Amanda Elmore has accomplished something no other Purdue woman ever has, an Olympic gold medal.
You know, she was just one of the normal people that walked in the door. No one knew that, you know, she had, you know, a gift of an internal engine that would allow her to go and achieve at that level. You know, you watch her on the machines, you watch her row, you watch her work out. You know, she just had that special thing going for her. There's nobody that probably, you know, was more competitive, that worked harder, and was more committed.
So I started rowing at Purdue in 2009, and I was a walk-on novice. There are no high school rowing programs in the area, and so I didn't have that opportunity in high school, but both of my brothers rowed when they were at Purdue, and so I kind of always knew that I wanted to try the rowing team when I got here. I think it was actually the novice coach that came up to me and said, like, hey, you're tall, you should join, and I said, actually, I was already going to. So I just went to the call out like everyone else does and joined the team.
Purdue crew is really comprised of 4 different groups, but we're one team. And the 4 groups are separated, men and women, because that's the way the competitions are. And then within those 2 groups, you have an experienced group, a varsity group that have rowed more than 1 year, and then you've got a novice group that is just their first year in rowing in college.
I was on the United States women's rowing team, and in rowing you can have different boat classes, so different size boats, and I was in the women's 8, which we all had 1 oar, and there are 8 of us with a coxswain, so 9 women in the boat. And the coxswain, she doesn't row, she just steers the boat and motivates us to go faster. It tells us where we are compared to other crews. We sit all facing backwards towards the coxswain, and we're all doing the same thing, but I sat in stroke seat, which is closest to the coxswain, which means that I wasn't following everybody and everyone can see me. And so you could say I was setting the rhythm for the boat.
So Purdue Crew is a place where you know, student athletes can come and have a common goal and be with people that have the same characteristics, same traits, same vision, same sense of value and respect for each other. You know, if you're competitive, you got a place. If you've got good work ethic, if you're committed, if you got those 3 things, then you've got a place to hang your hat. An individual like Amanda, you know, exemplifies that, you know, on a very high scale.
Coach Kucik at Purdue is awesome. He has created this program and the culture that Purdue crew runs under, and it's just an amazing environment to train. I think the coolest part of this is how he incorporates the alumni into the program, and he puts pictures up on the wall in the boathouse when you've won a medal. So it's always been kind of like we want to medal so we can get our faces up on the boathouse too, and you want to be as good as those people who came before you. Being on the team at Purdue was an amazing experience. It's awesome to be part of a family here outside of school, and you know, after class you come down here and you have all your best friends here, and you get to do a workout with them, and then we travel and race on the weekends. It was an amazing experience, and I never took it for granted.
I think all of our students here, just because of everything they do to make the program exist, has, you know, 3 main things on their plate. They're students, they're athletes, and then they've got to have a social life here. And learning to balance those 3 things really sets up the individual for a good life balance once they graduate. We probably graduate 99.9% of our athletes, students, in 4 years to 5 years. Never beyond that. Everybody that leaves the program is walking out the door with a job in hand. It's just really pretty special.
Purdue taught me a lot of the values that I've been using throughout my whole rowing career. So, you know, how to work hard, how to work with a team, communication skills with my team. And Purdue taught me never to set any limits on myself. The confidence is a huge thing. Being able to perform under pressure, racing, in competitive environment, that's just something that I'll use no matter what job I'm doing, and being able to know that I'm not perfect, but I can do the best I can, and I've trained for this, and I can do it, and that's something that is really special for me. I just think it's so cool that at Purdue there's so many different opportunities for students, and I picked the rowing team and it was the best decision I've ever made, but I have friends that did other clubs and sports, and I think it's so cool that Purdue is such a big school, but there are so many different opportunities and things you can do. And I'm just so happy to have been a part of this team. Being the first woman to win a gold for Purdue, that is so amazing. That's not something I realized going into the Olympics, and that is a huge honor. I really hope that being the first woman to win a gold medal for Purdue will inspire other women to, come to this level, or even if they're not, maybe their dreams aren't to go to the Olympics, just inspire them in some way. That is awesome that I would be able to do that.